Right then, hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well. As you're probably well aware, we are going to be seeing a live replay cast on this set rather than a live set, unfortunately. We did try and do a load of extensive lag tests, but no matter what we did, the ping was hovering somewhere between 26 and 30, which I think, at the level we're showing here, is pretty reasonable to go live replay cast. So we'll have a minor wait, but there's a few introductions to do, so hopefully by the time we have done that, we'll actually have a game to already show. So it's only a minor delay to the start of the stream in the end. In fact, actually, let's start off with the usual, what do we call it, the trailer. So we'll start off with that, guys. I'll see you shortly.
China's airspace. Infidel!
Welcome, Commander.
الأسطوري الجنرال ريفنجر.
Oh my. Whoa.
Carpet coming in from his ass. Oh my god. Catchley is in danger. Talk to me, he says. And he gets it. Well played there by Excal. Good at hunting.
What is coming? With a technical or right into between the forces. Well done here. Kills a 2 full outposts.
Alright then, well we've seen that, obviously you can see that I was getting ready to have a look at some data that comes in, but let's skip on. In fact, let's just make sure I'm unmuted. I am. Excellent. Okay, so having a look at our usual bracket, if anyone is kind of behind the game, apparently I'm not logged in, that's annoying. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't want to know certain results there, look away now. Okay, here we go. So obviously, majority of the round one games have now happened. The deadline is Sunday. It's either Sunday or Monday, one of the two. A few games still to play. The majority obviously are now done. We've got Roll Apex over here, which I will be streaming at 19 GMT Sunday. Shouldn't be any lag issues there. I'd expect that one to go live. A few others that are yet to be covered, but that's okay. By the end of Sunday or whenever it is, the deadline will be all fine and dandy. Okay, let's have a look at some predictions, actually. In fact, before we do that, let's go to matches. So obviously there are two games live right now. This one, except we're not actually quite live yet due to the delay. But we also have Piddix. I think it's been well highlighted in the chat by now, but we'll mention it anyway. We've got Anthrax versus Humanity, or Hummy, taking place as we speak on Piddix's channel, which you can go to this website and link there if you're not subscribed to Piddix's channel already. Okay, predictions. Let's have a little look. Worth noting, by the way, I think there was something like 86%. That's so annoying to say, but why can't I look at this? Let's just try and log in. I don't know why I got automatically logged out. It's really annoying. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Predictions. I've already submitted my predictions, but leaderboard. That's what I wanted to show. I'm stupid. So we got Hummy and the biased host Jazz at the top with 23 out of 23. A few of us, including myself, in joint second place. I was let down by, oh god, I can't remember who let me down now. Oh, Facey. Yeah, Facey let me down. Very, very annoying. But yeah, you can see the leaderboard in here. So loads of people on that have only got just the one wrong so far. But only Humanity and Jazz are 100%. Okay, that's probably covered the website nicely. Let's just remind ourselves of everything World Series 2025 related. So, obviously, round one game. For a round one game, that's not relevant. What do I want? Round one game. Let's have a look. Best of 9, of course. If we do go 4-4, or if it is 4-4, we'll see a Tox Mirror on Egyptian Oasis. And otherwise, all the stuff is pretty standard. I spun the wheel, and obviously you won't have seen that because I had to get the players up and running. But Kiltol was the person that won that, so he chose the map first. Obviously, I don't know what map he chose, and I don't know what game we're actually going to see yet. But all in due course. All in due course. Prize pool, an absolutely ridiculous 25,400 right now, or plus. It's just crazy. Let's have a little look at that, actually. In fact, I can probably keep that. It's fine. So, AK, Bologna, and Oxygen, absolute legends with $10,000. It's just crazy. Completely ridiculous, actually. Really amazing of both of them. Then there's 2 really massive donations behind that, even. Calabro, as we've called him, with $1,800, which is insane. And Finn Dharma with $1,000 himself. Both absolute legends, both massive parts of running a very successful community. Obviously, AKA and Oxygen are the kind of 2 propping us up massively, but when it comes to the World Series, there are some massive contributors, and these 2 guys certainly are them. Another guy who's massive at donating, B Legacy, not just here on the World Series, across the year. In particular, Community Outpost. Again, another very, very generous guy. Very lucky to have him in the community. Whacked in $500 myself. Loladin, actually, with $300. Very generous as well. Ditto, Red versus Blue. Jazz, the host, with over $200. Yeah, you get the idea. This is some crazy donations. $123 there from Blazing Trails, over $100 from OMC. Some of these names I've not even seen before, and here you go, getting over $100 donations from some very generous people. We're very lucky, and I'm personally, on behalf of everyone, very grateful. Thank you, everyone. We'll just very quickly look. So yeah, pretty much this actually needs to be updated, I think, but yeah, it's going to be probably over $9,000 for first place, which is pretty impressive. Let's see who wins it. Obviously, Xgal looking good so far. America as well. Be interesting to see who ends up taking that kind of money home. Really cool stuff. What I wanted to do quickly, actually, is have a little comparison. So let's have a look. $25,000. And can anyone remember, for anyone that knows, I've actually got the 2020 arrangements up. We're going to have a look at the prize pool. So this is pretty live. I think there's only about 5 seconds of delay tops. So I'm going to give it about 30 seconds. The question, guys, how much do you reckon the total prize pool was in 2020? That is my question. You've got 20-odd seconds to reply. Let me know what you think. What was the prize pool in 2020? Because it is madness. I'm seeing some predictions come through. I've got a 10,000. I've got a 6,000. I've got a 5,000. I've got a $1,000. Okay. Let 1 or 2 come in. But yeah, around 4K, yeah. All very sensible suggestions, by the way. 1K as well. Okay. RVB with 1.8K. And Alpha 500. All right, here we go. Let's have a little look at what it was. It was $2,000, so I think RVB wins the prize. We're getting closest there. Yeah, $2,000. So it's, what? Well over 10 times, 15, 12 and a half, 13 times bigger. It's just, in just 5 years. So yeah, quite insane. Look at the amount more AK himself has put in. That's just crazy, isn't it? When you put it into perspective. So yeah, that was a fun little game. I thought it was good to have a look at just what the difference is, where we are now. Okay, right. I'm going to switch to in-game mode, but before I do anything else, let me just see. Let's do some quick fire checks. I'm waiting to hear from a player. There is a possibility, actually, we haven't had. In fact, let me just... Where shall I put you guys? We'll keep it in game. I'll load it up in a second. Bear with me. I just want to have a look what's coming yet. Ninja. There's a lot of people probably called Ninja. I think I have found him, though. Yeah, okay, I have managed to find him. Interesting. Okay. I think they're in game, but they appear to be having issues. Oh dear. They appear to be having issues. I can tell because there's a screenshot showing it's freezing. Or he's about to type, it's freezing. I mean, that's never a good sign, is it? Oh dear. So, with some luck there in progress, I think they'll be in progress, they must be, because otherwise I would have heard from one of the players by now. And there hasn't been any messages, so they will be currently focusing and currently in-game. So yeah, as soon as the games come in, we'll be able to kick things off. What I will do quickly then is, let's just go back to internet. What else can we cover? Well, oh, that was the old one, wasn't it? Yeah, it's crazy looking at that in comparison. Let's have a little look. We've covered a few things. We've covered most things, actually. What else can we do? We've done the prize pool. We've kind of gone through the format. Sort of didn't really cover the entire map pool. I guess we could probably spend a minute talking about that. I should probably encourage people to also remember that there is another stream going on at the same time. And I think certainly whilst we're waiting for these games to kick off, I would highly recommend, if you aren't already, to check that out. Memphis asked if I did lag tests. Yes, quite extensive lag tests, actually. We did. So what I would say is we tried everyone hosting. You know, tested what it was like with me in, with me out. Yeah, the conclusion, with me hosting, that was giving the most stable connection. But the stable connection was between 26 and 30, so it was like high latency but stable. With Ninja, it was, I think they were getting something a bit lower, but it was slightly less stable. But if Killtoll hosted, it was just not stable at all. I think that was what we broadly concluded. So in the end, the best option was Ninja hosting, but without me in the game. Which is why we're currently waiting to find out when the first game comes through. We'll then be able to crack on with our replay cast. Who do I think will win the World Series by DNS? I think Xscale takes it this year. I think he gets back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's hard to say. It's always hard to call. I think a more interesting thing is what will the final be. Almost as interesting as, I mean, it'll be, I think, if I remember rightly. In fact, let's have a little look at this because, this makes sense, obviously. You know what? You could just see there's probably a way you can just see my predictions, isn't there? How do I get to my own predictions? Uneditable. Oh, this is my predictions, right? Okay. So I actually think it'll be Xscale versus Lift Truck in the final. And that's because I think Xscale beats Marika in the semi-final, and I think Lift Truck beats Mojo in the other semi-final. Yeah, the OE boys or the two biggies, the Xscale Marika, have both ended up on the left-hand side of the bracket for 2025, whereas in 2024 that wasn't the case. There are some names that will obviously big names that get knocked out in the process, obviously, and trying to come up with this prediction. Like, for example, I think where is Vivid, for example? Oh my god, I've got Vivid losing to Mojo, for example, just because I think Mojo's more active. But you never know. Vivid could just surprise us all and win that, and then if he does, it'll just be Vivid getting this far. Mind you, Vivid Ninja again, it's a close one. Could be very interesting to see. I see messages. We've got a first game. That's why we're seeing that. Yeah, anyway, long story short, my prediction is here. Xscale here winning the final. That's just my prediction, though. Who knows what will actually happen. Okay, right, what we're going to do then is, considering we have now done that, we're going to go game mode, and I'm going to actually load 0 Hour. Way, happy days. Let's go do that. Okay. Oh, do you know what would help though? Is actually downloading the replay. that'd be the ticket, wouldn't it? All right. Let's download that, and we will go there. Downloads. Where are we? There we go. Replays. Now I need to find. Oh, for God's sake! I hate it when this happens. Why can't it just remember it? Where are we? Documents. There we go. Data. Replays. Got there in the end, didn't we? Okay. And we will just change the title ever so slightly. Okay. Right. So, hopefully, if we now go load replay. That is weird. Why is that? I'm sure it'll be fun. Okay, right. So, game number 1 then, at last. We start at the bottom left on AK's Magic with Ninja playing in pink as Toxin, or GLA Tox. Oh, interesting. Top right, we've got Kiltol. No wonder it took so long. Kiltol in the red also playing as GLA Tox in general. We've got a Tox mirror on AK's Magic. This actually could be pretty interesting. So let's see what happens. 2 supply opener for Kiltol, 3 supply opener for Ninja. I think I prefer that. Overall, I think I prefer that. So will we see some aggression out of Kiltol? He's certainly looking to take more of the map presence. But his economy will be a little bit slower as sort of like the cost of that, essentially. I am trying my best to keep on top of chat. I've actually got a new system for that, but there's a little bit more distance between me and chat. But at the same time, it's much clearer for me to try and keep up with it. I've just got to turn my head each time. Okay, what else do we see? Right, fake. Oh, that's actually another upside. We can see what's fake and what's not. So yeah, that fake arms dealer just got upgraded. Kiltol now expanding to his 3rd supply. So yeah, slightly different way. He's going to repair these oils nice and early. So maybe a decent play for Kiltol here if he got 2 terrorists. Drop one off there, killed them early. Took them for himself. Maybe he could then work an early lead, potentially. Should win this area. Got some technicals crossing each other. One here for Kiltol, one here for Ninja. Ooh, this one's going to get in. Yeah, it is. That's a good start for Kiltol. That one does get crushed. That's kind of annoying. Will Kiltol, will he react? Yes. But does lose 2 for it. Okay. I must admit, I think that's a better start for Kiltol, you know. Have to say. It's a better start for Kiltol. Another tentacle coming in from the top left for Ninja. Something just died there. Can't actually hear. But yeah, the control here going to Kiltol. That technical does nothing. Okay. Got some oil repairs coming in. Another technical trying to come in here. Ooh. Cancelled just in time, I think that was. Do have a grenade tech. Ah, that's unlucky for Kiltol. Good pressure here. I think that's going to go down. Yeah, it does. Do we have a scrap deny? No, we do not. Okay. So this technical should get dealt with fairly easily. Actually, it's going to get dealt with by the RPGs. There is another technical here. That's an empty. As I said earlier, right control's gone here. Do we have any scorpions yet? Fairly fast expansion to a 4th supply for Ninja here. And a 5th. Okay. I don't mind that at all. I think the only player trying to get his oil so far is Kiltol, and I suspect he will do that soon. He needs to do this pretty... Ooh. Does lose 1. Okay. He's trying to get the oils in, which obviously is quite nice. Can he get this one in? I don't just... Yeah, it's tough. I think Kiltol probably needs to get a bit more protection there before trying to take the oil. He is going to take these 2 oils in all likelihood. So I think, yeah, small lead for Ninja right now because he's on the 5 supplies. Nice harassment up here by Kiltol nonetheless. Ah, that's going to get harassed as well. Nice from Ninja, actually, slowing down the oil capture. And actually, oil coming in for Ninja now as well. I think both players have missed a bit of a trick, actually. That's a bit wasteful of the grenade tech, I think. Yeah. First Scorpion with rockets has been spotted. Quite late, actually, considering we're at 4.5 minutes of the game for that to be the first one. Do we have a palace? Yes, just started, actually, for Ninja. MSR says is stream okay. I hope it is. Yeah, hopefully it is. I've seen a yes come in. Okay. Ooh, how's the driving? Driving less good that time, so these 2 oils will come in. And there is a bit of a push coming out of Kill Toll here. Okay. Can Ninja deal with it? He's on 2 arms dealers. 3rd arms dealer soon coming in for Kill Toll. He's ready to make the most of that oil boom. Very nice first game here by the players. Very nice flush there from the Tox Rebel. Okay, I like that. This is where the action looks like it's going to be. Ah, that's so annoying. I think Kill Toll really needs to get like a tunnel there or something. And that Rebel's definitely not going to win that fight. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, game's sort of stable right now. I'd say it's broadly similar. I mean, you got the top left going to Ninja. You got the bottom right going to Kill Toll. They're pretty much equal otherwise. I don't think there's that much in it. Apart from the approach. Because Ninja's gone Palace here. Whereas there isn't a sign of a Palace at all from Kill Toll. So what I expect to see is Kill Toll will probably knock Ninja off of this. Because of the Scorpions. But after that, the second that the first bus comes out, there's going to be problems for Kill Toll. Unless he starts his Palace very, very soon. He has actually started his Palace now. Okay, good. Yeah, he's definitely going to knock Ninja off his top left area in the meantime. In the middle, I see this little area in the middle whereby there is presumably a tunnel expansion. This is nice XP for Kill Toll, though. Ninja trying to hold on to it. I don't think that's the best move, actually. This is a lot of Scorpions from Kill Toll. Holy. Whoa. Yeah, that was ambitious, to say the least. So, yeah, this is just nice XP. Kill Toll actually level 3 now. Okay. Would like to see... He's going to try and deny that Scorpion as he... I don't think he can even get it. There's the buses. Right, okay. And Gamut is already out. Okay, this is the part where it starts to get a little scary then for Kill Toll. But against Tox Scorpions, you need to be very, very careful. There's a 3rd bus out now as well. Because as soon as the... Yeah, there you go, you see. But... absolutely shredded. There's a German kill there as well. Yeah, this army now just needs to back off. So this is the point where Ninja starts to stabilize. It was very, very nicely done to only lose the 1 bus, actually. I think that one's empty. It's just going to pick up these guys and off it goes again. So yeah, nice. I think it was very important. If he didn't get that tunnel up, he'd have lost this entire area, actually. So that's a pretty clutch tunnel from Ninja. Definitely a mistake from Kill Toll not denying it earlier. It is on a palace now. At the base we have a market in place, so that should be worker shoes. Yep, it is. Very good. I'd like to see that get sold. And this is the thing about this map. The money is basically ran out in both players' base already. So the oils become very, very important. This is going to go down no matter what. I think that needs to probably be cancelled. This is really nice from Ninja. It's just, he's not going to dilly-dally. He's just going to get in and get the hell out. Good decision making. Very, very nicely done. And yeah, just like that, that's two oils gone. So Ninja is level on the oils because he's got these 2 still. And Kill Toll has these 2 over here. Oh, loads of buggies out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, Kill Toll can't really afford to lose this bottom right area, I don't think. At all. And I think he's going to because, yeah, the buggies aren't even upgraded. That hurts a lot. That really hurts. The question is, yeah, he's actually going to try and take the oils for himself. Okay. Yeah, Ninja, Kill Toll having to back off now. I think he's lost this one. The palace was just too late. He knows it. And actually, that's now only just building his CC. So he wasn't getting the bounty money for the point where he got 3-star. Yeah, not sure how long... I mean, look at the money there. It was on $5 just then. That's painful. Will win this here. That Jarman Kell goes down, yeah. But Kiltol's probably going to have to back off here. Without his own buses, very, very difficult. Ninja's the one with the economy right now. And yeah, these buses, honestly, just absolutely wreck. Really do. Ooh, nicely done. Yeah, that's one oil in favour of Ninja then. But that's it. That's the base supplies run out for both players. And that's what makes this area still quite important. I like the way that Ninja approached this game, actually. I do think he played it pretty well. Kiltol is hanging on in there. Nice pick-offs of the RPGs as well. Really nice that, actually. Ditto the workers. Scorpions come in to take the buffer, but without the bus... yeah, see... Probably quite a few buggies going down. Should turn on this now. And take the bus out. Yeah, no, he's given up. I think that was the right decision. He just didn't have the economy. Without the without a single oil, he basically was on the bounty money. Up against an opponent on 2 supplies, 2 oils, you just and a few markets, you just can't compete with that. Very well played by Ninja. He takes a 1-0 lead. Let's just very quickly actually make sure we give him a 1. Let me also now check. Game 2 finished. Alright, wicked. Let's just go back quickly. I will refresh in here. Okay. Is that definitely right? I think it will be. Yes. Okay. Let's download this. And again, we'll just do a renaming, mainly because if you don't rename, you could get some kind of timer spoil from the name at the title of it. That's fine. We'll we try and be professional here. Okay, I will keep an eye on that as well. Let's just make sure everything's okay. Chat looking fairly active, which is great to see. Apologies, I'm struggling with that. Actually, let's solve this. Give me 1 second, guys. Basically, I was trying something new with my chat, but it isn't really working out for me. So, we'll get some feedback here quickly. Okay. Right, now I can see it a little bit more closer to me, because I've got it on my phone. That's basically all I was doing. Alright, game number 2. And we start at the top right here with Ninja. Once again in pink, playing as GLA Toxin General. Also playing as GLA Toxin General in blue this time, we have got the Aussie man himself, man from Down Under. It is Kiltol. Down Under is a great tune. Really like that one. I'm not going to start singing it, but yeah, it's certainly one of my favourites, without doubt. Oh, interesting. I'm seeing a funky looking build from Kiltol here. This to me looks like he's going to try and be aggressive, because that's a very, very fast arms dealer with quite wonky placement. Expect to see some terrorists here. Maybe not, actually. What are we seeing? This is weird from Kiltol, you know. Is he... Because he hasn't got anything forward. I have a feeling that... Is he... Oh my god. I think this is a very old school strat that we're about to see. It's going to be a mass tech RPG push by the looks of it. I don't know what else it could possibly be. There's 4 tunnels. They're all in his base. Broadly trying to protect his initial... Yeah, it must be. I mean, any workers he loses in this early game could be absolutely catastrophic. That's the one thing I would say. But yeah, that's exactly what Kiltol appears to be going for here. Will he pop out of here in time is the big question. Yeah, no. Loses all his workers. Painful. Not sure about this. I am not sure about this at all. And you're going to have to take a really funky way in. You're going to have to go up there, around there, around there. And even then there's a tunnel here. I think this is not going to work for Kiltol. Ninja actually knows it's coming as well, by the way. Ninja knows exactly what he's up against. Exactly what he's up against. Yeah, this is the way in. But have you even got the units to, you know, make it work? I don't think so. Gonna have to get these tunnels in the base pretty pronto. And these technicals, the rebel, look at that, that's disastrous. Yeah, he's heavily outgunned here. It's game over already. That'll be 2-0. I get that Kiltol tried something different, but I think on this map this is never going to work. The base is too condensed. Yeah, GG. Yeah, no, not good. That was, I think, pretty conclusive. I think from an early point, I think Kiltol actually couldn't decide what he fancied doing there. So yeah, very fast 2-0 coming out all of a sudden for him. I see some more messages. Game 3's done. This is going at a fairly efficient pace all of a sudden. Okay. Right. Let's get this third game. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Looks like all is working fine. I just need to actually sort this now. Well, I hadn't downloaded it for a second. I have. Rename it. Alright. Load replay. Game number 3. Let me just make sure I updated the score. No, I didn't. Oh, I did. I'm stupid. I couldn't count. Alright, we're on Blue Hole. I had a feeling this was going to be chosen by Ninja first. That was a very accurate prediction. But yeah, we start with Ninja at the bottom left. He is in pink. He is playing as USA Laser General. And at the top right in blue, we have got the nuke here for Kiltol. Laser nuke is normally imbalanced. It's probably still imbalanced even on this map, but it's a lot less imbalanced. I'll be honest with you, this is one of these times when I think, my knowledge of the build order could be better on this map. It's so much to remember in such a short space of time. Like, you essentially, it's like trying to know what an algorithm is the easiest way I can describe it. But the amount of things you've got to think about, getting your rangers all selected to the correct positions, making sure you get the capture building at the exact right time, knowing whether or not to go for a war factory. The one thing I do know is you only go one supply. From both players' perspective, you definitely only want to go one supply. The one thing I'd prefer to see is if these were collecting from different docks. I think that's something that Ninja intends to do, but has forgotten about. Very minor mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. Meeting of the Ranger and Red Guard here. There are... Okay, we see a Battlemaster first. That will go over here. Actually, that Battlemaster could be very nice. It's going to find itself a dozer in all likelihood. First V now is out. And we have Ranger, 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 and then Ranger, Ranger. And then the Red Guard are scattered all over the show as well. Ooh, bit of a mistake. Dozer could be potentially picked off. I think Ninja will actually probably save it, thanks to the Red Guard. If it drove, it would have got it. If it drove into it, it would have got it. That's a shame. Loads of oils are coming in. 2 already in here, 2 already in here. Yeah, looking good. We need to see this spam now. Very nice. Actually, this V probably won't achieve that much. Oil did come in here for Ninja, but it's going to get captured back nice and quickly. Kiltol. I think he's going to get away with that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, he should now be able to get back in there. Just survives. Okay. So fairly even Steven so far. A couple of these coming forwards now. They're probably filled. I think we need to see a few tank hunters coming out of Kiltol here. He's got the money. He just isn't quite spending it yet. I think these are filled. I think they're jacked. Maybe then... They're not jacked, but they're going to be annoying. He's got the exact thing he needs to combat this. Kiltor very much focused on the aggression right now. Okay. Don't mind it. I mean, you've got to be aggressive as well. This is certainly going to go down. I wouldn't take that. That Battlemaster should go nowhere near this. He's just going to blow up his own troops. Yeah. That's an error from Kiltor. It really is. I mean, Kiltor's on a lot of oil here, by the way. What, he's on, what, 6? No, 7. 7 oils. Against the 5 for Ninja. So he's got a lead. Did I even count correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sure I counted correctly. No, I didn't, because that one's just gone down. Okay, that V will go down. And this is now, yeah, that's... If these tank hunters were built earlier, then it's a different story. Now we've got S&DVs to contend with. No sign. Oh no, there is a sign of a prop. We're up and running. Ooh. Okay, he's gonna clear that up. That's nice. This is also very nice. So by killing it from this angle, that'll push the tower that way, and that instantly shuts the oil down, just like that. And this one's gonna get shut down as well. Very nice from Ninja. Very high level play from him. Man spam is beginning, however, for Kiltor, and this is not an easy thing to deal with for the USA whatsoever. These 2Vs potentially could be very annoying. I think Kiltor, yeah, needed this third war factory way quicker, actually. Way quicker. Excal, we need the effort. Hello, Jacob, by the way. Ria Maru. Hello, everyone, by the way. That's one thing I've been neglecting is my chat. Which is surprising considering how little things I've got to think about. Ooh, Kiltor. He needs to just drive into them. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Just drive into them. Very nicely dealt with, by the way. The flashbang's doing a nice job there. I think Kiltor. This is what I mean about this map. This looks like, oh, why has he forgotten this? There's so many things to remember. The Overlord's starting to come out now. Okay. I think Kiltor should try and... Don't tell me he's going to try and capture them. He is. Nah. You kill him, mate. You kill him when you've got the opportunity. That's what you do. you don't try and capture them. Okay, this V's going to go to its death. By the looks of it. Ooh, no, it's actually going to survive. Okay. Yeah, just kill that now. And you kill an oil. Nah. Gonna try and be cheeky here. No expansions really in the corner, actually. By these buildings getting captured. I think Ninja's playing this quite nicely. Yeah, Pathfinders now. Okay. So the man spams off the table all of a sudden. He's getting his command center back. Ninja floating quite a bit here. He's happy to just sit in his base and pick off oils. Because there's now only the one oil here, I think. I think every other oil has actually gone. Which is really nice, actually. Very methodical, very good approach here, I think. Kiltor's working his way to 3-star. 3-star obviously already. I think Ninja's going to wait for a tiny bit more XP. And then when he has that, he's going to get a double A10 and he's going to put that on that oil there. I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah, okay. Gonna need some micro from both players here. Actually, Kiltor probably sensibly retreating. Ninja still on 3-star. Oh, now there's the 4-star. Okay. So that'll be double A10 coming in on that oil any second. I'm fairly sure of that. Might not even see it, actually. I think Kiltor might be on the verge of quitting out here because this army could be devastating. There's a single A10, okay. I mean, he only needs a single A10 because it's, oh no. He went for the power and the prop. Okay. Kiltor probably needs a clutch something here in order to be able to defend this. This is actually going to be quite nice, this Overlord. But yeah, the pink is suddenly surrounding the map quite rapidly. It is not looking great for Kiltol. Does have some nice control at the bottom right here. The ninja is on it. Laser locks everywhere. I mean, he's floating like crazy. And he's just everywhere. Lotus comes in with a nice capture. Okay. And this Overlord has done a pretty decent job, all things considered. Yeah, the multitasking from Ninja's been very good. He's managed to laser lock this Overlord. On the clock, yeah, see... Nah, he realised. Very well played from Ninja. He's very confident. He's very confident on Blue Hole. Very confident. Actually, seeing that, I actually think the nuke probably might even be favoured there, you know. Blitz says Xcal versus Carnage set when. That only looks even remotely close if you see it in FFA format and if Xcal's been doubled. Oh dear. Poor guy. Alright. This is definitely working like clockwork because Game 4 is now available. So let me go and sort that out. Okay. Let's get from downloads. Ninja Kiltol. Do the usual renaming. I always like to talk through this, what I'm doing, so that people don't think I've just disappeared. I can't deal with the awkward silence. Alright, 4 free players loaded. We just actually make sure from the first screenshot that we've got the right things. 1 second. We just... oh, the website's obviously what I need here. Yes, we do. Okay. Ninja Kiltol number 4. I also need to update the score. Let's go do that. 3-0 Ninja. Alright, so yeah, we're going to need to see Kiltol really get a win here. Pretty much a must win. We start on this 4th game with Ninja, though. He's at the top right, playing as Nuke in pink. Bottom left, we've got Kiltol, who definitely needs to win this one. He's playing in the blue as USA Laser General. Kiltol FFA King, yeah. To be fair, he's a pretty decent FFA player. Let's give him that. It's kind of... I am actually looking forward to playing in this tournament of his tomorrow. That's a good point. I should probably advertise that. Shamelessly. Not because I'm playing in it. Well, shamelessly because I'm playing in it, but mainly also the shout out for Kiltol's channel. So yeah, go check that out tomorrow. It's an entire tournament. It'll definitely be pretty epic. But yeah, that starts at 16 GMT tomorrow on Kiltol's channel. 6 of us. I'm one of them. Apex is another. I think Tumstep and Killer are on it as well. Is it Killer? I think Killer, yeah. I'll lose. That's what you need to know. But I will give it my all. I will give it my all for sure. Okay. Oh, it's actually on Generals Online as well, so I need to hook up to old analytics, because I'm yet to do that. Very lazily. Alright, what have we got? Red guard, red guard. That was a tank hunter in there. More red guards spreading around the map. I honestly don't know how some of the players... Like, they've obviously played hundreds of games. That red guard is actually a mistake there from Ninja. But I'd have these guys all over the place. I'd be well off. This is nice. This V. Very fast V there. Oil's coming in from Kiltol. Looks pretty on it, actually. Credit where it's due. Good laser lock. Nice early V always helps. If he hasn't... No, he doesn't. He could at the very least get in that bunker be a nut. Yeah, that's what he does. Okay, this is now a full... I can see what's going to happen here. Yeah. Needs to evac. Oh my god, Kiltol. Oh man. That's rough. That is really, 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 really rough. That Battlemaster actually nearly lost that fight to the Ranger. Incredibly. Does survive, though. We do have the money boom now for Kiltol. The challenge is not headbutting bunkers like this. So rough. It really is. Yeah, not good. 3 supplies. Focusing on the wrong things. I don't think he needed that. I think the thing you need now is S&D. Slight mispriority here from Kiltol. But again, I'm only gonna comment so much. I mean, it's so... Oh my god. Oh wow. That, yeah, isn't good. I mean, you see the difference in this game versus the last one. The efficiency of the Humvees of Ninja in the last game versus the inefficiency of the Humvees from Kiltol in this game. It doesn't seem like much. It's absolutely massive. It literally makes the difference in a game like this. When you're playing at the high level of 0 hour. In a 1v1 sense. And here comes the man spam. This is going to be very, very difficult to stop, I think. And there's even ECM's going to follow up. Counter-attacking might not even be the worst decision, you know. But stopping this is incredibly difficult, and there's no flashbangs, so yeah, the base of Kiltol's going to be RIP, for sure. The real question is how much damage can Kiltol get done? There are overlords being spammed, or being built, I should say. Maybe taking that bunker would be a good shout. Yeah, okay, nice. The only trouble for Kiltol is no base, and isn't spending his money. No flashbangs still. He's looking for the hunt. Okay, that could work. I think he's got it, actually, you know. I think he has got the hunt. He needs to pick off that prop if he's going to have even a slight chance here, though. That is one of the dozers. That's the other dozer right there. Yeah, no, this is GG. Because this army is about to get trapped, and the entire base of Kiltol's gone. Being captured, even. So yeah, this is Ninja's game, for sure. There's no way Kiltol can win now. Those early Vs just didn't do enough damage, unfortunately. But he is up against Ninja on a very on his favourite map. I'm pretty sure Blue Hole's his favourite map. So you're up against it. It's very, very difficult. Ninja's just playing at a different level on this map. Very, very difficult to stop. And I think it's worth noting for those that don't know, Ninja is someone that is genuinely capable of like going very, very far in this World Series. Yeah, GG. He could do incredibly well here. I saw him give Excal very hard games practicing not that long ago. Okay. Right, game 5. Literally like clockwork, by the way. I literally just got a message through 1 minute ago. So this is kind of happening rather poetically, shall we say. All right, let's go and download that 5th game. Okay. Downloads. Just get this up. Take a copy of you. Into you and rename it once again. Oh. Don't try and open it. That's not the plan. Game 5. Okay. Load. Let's actually remember the scoreboard, of course. Lots of things to remember. So Ninja's now on match point. So yeah, Kiltol 5 in a row. Let's see if he can actually do it. Hello, Boyka in the chat, by the way. And Sam. And everyone else, hello to you. Alright, we're on Black Hell for game number 5. And we start at the bottom left with Ninja. He is in pink. He is playing as USA Super Weapon General. In the top right, we have got Kiltol. He is playing as Vanilla GLA with a very bright light. I've never actually noticed that before. Yeah, he's in blue. Yeah, I've not actually noticed it. Obviously, this is like meant to be a dark map, so the lights do come up. Yeah, look at that. Sorry, I feel like I'm doing a bit of a Zezon there. Focusing on such tiny details. Let's see what Kiltol goes for then. He certainly has a team advantage here, or an army advantage, I should say. The GLA is expected to win here against the SWG. What will the approach be for Ninja is the real question. And is he going to split these up? Looks like he might. Looks like this might actually be 3. This might be a 3 Chinook build, you know. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hasn't actually separated them yet. Slightly lazy. I think he's focusing elsewhere. So he's actually going for some EMP Patriots. Okay. So it's a defensive build. I mean, if you come in here with a technical drop of a worker, that you win already. That'd be pretty devastating. First technical is going to come out. So this technical will go forward and try and deny oils, but it will fail because there are EMP Patriots up. Is he going to go low power? Yep. Has he remembered to upgrade it? I don't know. Yes, he has. Apparently. Very good. Oil's now coming in. As I said. Oh, does he get behind it? There is a terrorist there. Oh, but it's blocked by his own technical. That's so sad. So he isn't actually going to deny the Ranger in time. And my god, he even survives. That's brilliant from Ninja though, isn't it? Really well played. So yeah, it gets both the oils in. War Factory now being established. And this is kind of going as I predicted so far. Ninja, Kiltol just going in for the headbutt. Don't really blame him. Probably got to expect that there's an EMP Patriot there as well at this point. And he doesn't. Could potentially try and pick off the dozer. Nope, Ninja knows he's on it. That's going to get tucked away very, very nicely. No harm done. Very quick expansions from Kiltol though. He has recognized that if your opponent is going to go defensive, then you can just take the whole map. That's a sensible reaction to what Ninja is doing in this game. So yeah, let's see. Hello, Davey, by the way. And Tease, good to see you as well. Some of the lads from X Squad, always good to see them in here. Supporting 2 X Squad members. Okay. I know Davey isn't, obviously, but Tease is. Or it certainly was. Alright, here comes the technical that should have, but it's a little bit late. And there is... S&D is nearly up now. Yeah. It's a very nice build this from Ninja, I have to say. Really, really nice. The oils did come in for Kiltol during this time. I didn't actually spot that. So the weakness has been spotted by him, though. That's the good news. But has he got enough? No. And Ninja knows this is coming because he's just got S&D, so he can see this. And he's gonna just flank him. Yeah. Won't lose anything. Really nice so far from him. Really, really nice. And the question is he panicking? Is Kiltol panicking a little bit? He has done one thing very nicely, which is he's taken the entire map. That I really, really like. But is that palace a bit late? Probably. Because really you need buggies. Buggies and quads, buggies and quads, buggies and quads. That's the trick. Maybe 1 or 2 quads to hang around here would be nice. Okay, these are going to go back. Could very easily headbutt this position. Oh, okay, that's why he's gone back. Right, okay. That makes sense. So yeah, any alpha that was building has been cancelled, almost certainly. Any terrorists? It's a shame. He could have easily... what would have been a nice move there is if he got the strat and then was denying an alpha, so then he just slows the whole thing down. That would have been a very nice move there from Kiltol. Okay, he is going to come in and deny this. That's nice. At least he's going to presumably do this at some point. Those 2 men are RIP. Ninja obviously initially tried to collect here and then had to back off. But yeah, he's building up the V numbers. That is his last dozer, but the first alpha is now out. And it's going straight over to the 2 quads, is it? I mean, I don't think Kiltol will mind too much. It kind of did the job for him. Ooh. Okay. These V's having a bit of a field day. That palace is now in. Okay. I think this could probably all get sold. Very nice quad poke, actually. Chinooks here are going to go down. Probably need to sell that to avoid giving the XP away. Ninja is getting worryingly close to 3-star now. And then you got to deal with the Spectre, everything else that comes with it. That's going to be 2 quads to their death. Very nice alphas there. And the push continues for Ninja. Is Ninja going to 5-0 kill Toll here? He is. There's certainly a possibility. Look at this for a reaction. I mean, yeah. Oh, admittedly he did it because the Humvee was low. But yeah, very good from Ninja this. The alphas are continuing to do nice work. CC's being rebuilt. As soon as that's built, that, I mean, 3-star already. Oh, this quad though. That quad. Oh, that quad's going to be really nice, isn't it? Ah, yeah, nice. Very nice. Slight miss micro though over here from Ninja. Doesn't do anything with the missile defenders, so they go down. Spectre now in. That'll be an oil. Yeah. And single A10 and probably an alpha, Aurora alpha follow-up on the other oil. So that'll be the 2 oils gone. Quads. Miss micro. Where is that other alpha? It'll come in a minute, I'm sure of that. You can be sure of it. Certainly need more buggies here from Kiltol. Does he take the ambulance? Yes, he does. But I think, yeah, Kiltol's floating quite a lot here. He is floating. He's got 3 arms dealers. I'm surprised he's floating. Where are the buggies? There's only 1. He's just building quads, and the quads are basically going to their death. He's going to get a V. Bit of a, not the best micro from Ninja there. Hello, Spalding, who says, poor Kiltol from playing Pablo and the likes to playing people with 2 hands. Yeah, this is kind of a brutal reality. We have kind of seen a few things recently, haven't we, with FFAs? I don't know if that was necessarily the point. But what we've seen is, I think there was that FFA wars. I mean, didn't Xscale win like 4 out of 6 games or something ridiculous? I mean, that's just kind of shows like the true level and what is actually what happens when the big boys really turn up. I think that's kind of the point. This is a nice push, actually. Those buggies need to be unbelievably. Oh no, they don't. Alpha was mismicroed. Yeah, Ninja's gonna have to come back here. Was he being a bit confident? Yeah, maybe. S&D is at risk. Yeah, I was going to say the point I was actually going to make there. Well, that's an easy pick-off. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a second, actually. Let's focus on this, because I think Kiltol may have done this. Just maybe, I think he might be on the board. Out of nowhere. And this is the thing. One slip-up, and the game is gone. That is 0 hour, pretty much in a nutshell. We do have a leaflet drop. Gets a quad, but I think his production's camped. And he's got 1 alpha. And he's just got low power. Yeah, I think Kiltol's definitely done this now. That alpha somehow survives. And he just needs to keep the spam up. And he takes his first game. This is very nicely done as well. No, I think there's too much now. Is he on AP bullets? He is. And he's on AP rockets. Very nice. Very professionally done from Kiltol there. In fairness, this looked like it was going the way of Ninja, but out of nowhere, that one big push and the 1 or 2 tiny miss micros from Ninja, and this is the situation you find yourself in. Very nicely done from Kiltol. He gets himself on the scoreboard. Yeah, what I was going to say before then was we've seen it. You know, you look at Kiltol versus Ninja here. Okay, extreme example because Kiltol is mostly an FFA player, whereas Ninja is predominantly 50k. But well, actually, he's a very good 1v1 player. He's actually a very, very good 50k player as well. He's just a very, very good player. There's no doubt about that. But we did see, like, you know, in the FFA wars, I think loads of the pros, they all went through pretty much to the finals. Not the FFA pros, but the actual, the actual 1v1 pros all got to the FFA finals, and then Xcal, like, kind of cleaned up. So, yeah, it just goes to show what really happens when the big boys get involved with FFAs, and it's quote-unquote fair. And what I mean by fair is that it was undercover, or it was at least how am I trying to put this? Not undercover, that's the wrong term, isn't it? Anonymous, that's it. Everyone was anonymous, so no one knew who anyone was, because that was kind of the format. And yeah, it made a difference. Okay. Oh, I've already downloaded it. I'm stupid. I'm talking too much. That's what's happening. Okay. I'll have to double check that I've actually given a score to Kiltol. I'm just downloading the next replay. Did I give Kiltol? I did not. How dare I? 1 for Kiltol. 1 down, 4 to go if you're Kiltol or Kiltol's fans. Alright, match number 6. This is where it gets tricky, because you've got to win the reverse of this. Hello, Simon in chat. Good to see you, by the way. Okay, so we start then top right. Yeah, this is where it's challenging. Ninja playing as the favoured GLA this time in pink at the top right. Versus at the bottom left, we have got Kiltol in the blue, this time as Super Weapon General. Let's see, he's going to go for what looks like a more standard build. I think the build from Ninja was ambitious. It's very rare that that build works, because as you saw in that last game, as long as your opponent responds correctly, and Kiltol did, by the way, as soon as he saw the situation, he basically spread across the map like wildfire. That meant that his economy got up to speed, and then in that mid-game, when we saw that big push come through, he had just so many units that even with alphas, there wasn't really anything Ninja could have done. So yeah, this time we're going to see Kiltol go for a more standard build. On this map, the only trouble with a standard build here, when you're Super Weapon General, is he collecting from different supply? He's not. There's an error. Yeah, the only problem with this is that expanding becomes a little trickier, because that's your next set of supplies. There are other supplies here, and he's going to try and expand to them, but it's so easy to harass. So yeah, getting that third supply as the USA is tricky against a GLA. It is a genuinely challenging task, whereas for Chinas and for GLAs, it's a far, far easier task. This V is paying attention, okay. That's good to see. That Dozer is actually probably going to crush that. Maybe not. Ninja seems to be very, very aware. And does indeed deny. Okay. Spread across. That's the tactic then. Get across the map as quick as possible. It's an interesting idea, actually. So, very early pressure from Kiltol here. But there are already 3 technicals and some RPGs. So, yeah, that's going to scare Kiltol off. He's going to go back. I think that's a good decision from him. I certainly bought him some time. And it did delay the oils. So far only well, I was about to say 2 supplies, but it's now 3 supplies, because Ninja has expanded up here at the top left. Big engagement. Ooh. Big moment. Big moments, in fact. He can't lose that V. He doesn't lose either V, does he? Yeah, he does lose that one, okay. That was a scary moment. He does save the RPGs, at least. I think these MBDs are going to do the job. Okay, very nice. Alright, that's good for Kiltol. In the end, it could have been a lot worse. And he should now be able to clear that tunnel. And the thing is, for Ninja, he doesn't actually have that much right now. So this is a scary old moment for him. Can this get denied? I think it will. Yeah, it does. That's pretty big. Those RPGs are now out of position. Needs to save that V. Whoa. Yeah, no need to panic here. Just be methodical. Very nice. Don't lose any of these. Oh, man. Ah, he lost a V. What he should be doing here is taking his ambulance and crushing these. I can't really understand why he isn't doing that. You get your ambulance, you crush the RPGs, happy days, you don't lose anything, and you deny the position. Having said that, there's another thing you could do. Just continue to build more. Reinforce. Ooh. Yeah, okay. That was a better engagement for kill toll. Can he do this? Actually, he might. He might. Memphis says looks over. Good time to ask for peace here, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there are 2 arms dealers out. Not sure about that, Pop. I am not sure about that at all. This is a fairly scary push, actually. And that is free XP if you're kill toll. Very nice. He's paying attention at home. Really, really nice to see. Really nice to see. But is he paying attention to his army? He needs to. He needs to. He isn't. He isn't. Kill toll. Oh my god. That is awful. And these are really heavily scrapped all of a sudden. Can't afford to lose another V here, really. Doesn't. Okay. Does lose the ambulance, though, so yeah, needs to probably back off with this now. Oh, man, he was so desperate to get his CC up and protect that he completely forgot about his army. Yeah, Miss Micros on steroids. That actually had something in it. I think it might have been... I don't know what it was, but that gets cleared up. There's more scrap. I think that is curtains for kill toll in this World Series. Is there a palace? There is a palace being built. Yeah. That army actually could have done a lot more. And should have done a lot more. It sat there. Ninja just pounced at the exact moment. It's very nicely done from Ninja because he did come in and he did cause kill toll a bit of a like scare. This is no way he can stop this now. I don't think. I think that the technicals can just dive on in. Yeah, GG's, well played. Very unlucky there for Kilto. What I would say is he's been unwell all week actually. That will not have been ideal prep. So that would have been him saying GG's, well played. Yeah, unlucky. I've just seen him in chat there. Yeah, exactly. I mean that's painful. I think if we saw Pete Kiltol there, we'd have actually seen like closer games. Little miss micros like that, for example, are going to occur when you're not feeling 100%. And just being away from this game for like 2 or 3 days, your level can drop like 10, 20%. And yeah, at that finer, higher levels, that will make all the difference. Yeah, GG's well played. Very well played from Ninja. He, as Kiltol rightly points out, he did play very, very well. But yeah, fair play Kiltol getting on the scoreboard there. As I say, that last game, the one win you did pick up was very nicely done. Very nicely done indeed, because you had to react correctly, and you did. What we're going to do very, very quickly, actually, is let's see, just quickly, what is the other game still going on? I just want to quickly check this out. Yeah, Piddix. Alright, 1 second. Is he still... Oh, no, he's not. Okay, his game's over as well. Alright, well, I was about to direct you there, but I can't. What I will do is I can say that Legionnaire is streaming. He's casting Excal versus Tumstep. Yeah, which is unusual. Legionnaire doesn't normally do 1v1. So, yeah, I would thoroughly recommend everyone head over to Legionnaire's channel. I would imagine everyone here knows how to get there. If you don't, say in the chat. But yeah, I'm going to leave this stream here, guys. GG's well played. Actually, let me just come out the game quickly. Obviously, as I said earlier, next game is going to be 19 GMT on Sunday. That'll be Roll versus Apex. So yeah, tune in for that one. GG's well played. Oh, sorry. In this game, Ninja, well done. Just seeing him in chat as well. Well played to you. Congrats on getting through to round 2. And Kiltor, very unlucky, mate. That's how it goes sometimes. Obviously, very unlucky, really, to draw Ninja in round 1, and even unlucky to be unwell this week. But fair play for turning up and putting a big shift in. So yeah, GG's, guys. See you all very soon. Like I say, catch you on Sunday. But yeah, till next time, take care and see you later.